Happy Knitters, welcome back. It is episode, you don't even know, do you, Jordan? Not on the sheets anywhere. Episode 46.
46.
Yay. Yeah, 46. Yay. It has all but been about 4 weeks, or close to very much being 4 weeks. We podcast March the 1st, the last time. So, we were going to podcast last weekend, but I slightly injured my back last week, and that was not the weekend to podcast. I also had a market that I had to do Saturday morning. Most of you guys know that I sell jams and jellies and all that goodness, and so we what are we doing? So anyway, so it was a great market, great turnout, but like I said, I hurt my back, and so podcasting was out. It has been a busy 4 weeks for me, and I always feel like I let you guys down if I don't podcast quick enough, but I have learned that you guys will come back regardless of what times I podcast, as long as I podcast. And I have to not be so hard on myself, because I didn't get a whole lot of knitting done. I do have one finished object, but in between that time with the job that actually pays the bills versus this job, which I wish was my full-time job, but hey, you know, that's not reality right now. Right, Jordan? Correct. So anywho, but yes, I'm just glad we're back. We are back. So, I'm not sure how long this episode is going to be, so let's just get started. What do you want to start with first, Jordan? Let's start with one of what do you want? What?
No, keep going.
Okay. I wanted to start out with, so since the last podcast, back in February, exactly, I think Valentine's Day, I had the opportunity to play bingo with the Fiber Hustle guys, Aaron and Chip, and it was a blast. I had a whole bunch of fun, met a whole bunch of very, very neat people, and I just felt amazing. It was fun. It was uplifting. So thank you, Aaron and Chip, for making my Valentine's Day, because of course I didn't go anywhere. So thank you for that. And I had beginner's luck.
Didn't it snow that day?
It snowed that night, right? That was the week of snow. That was the week of Snowmageddon. But I had beginner's luck, and I won bingo.
You didn't tell me about it.
I didn't.
No.
Oh. I won bingo, Jordan.
Whoa.
Okay. You want me to show you what I won?
Yeah.
They finally sent it to me with all the things that were going on with the snow, etc. And it came, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? But I'm telling you, so Chip, okay, first of all, if you guys don't know who the Fiber Hustle guys are, then I don't know where you have been. Go immediately check them out. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the notification button. You will not be disappointed. They are a hoot and a half, and their production value on their videos is off the chain. So Chip is a avid quilter, and Aaron is the knitter. So you get a little bit of both. If you're a sewist or a knitter, then this is definitely the marriage for you. Ooh, don't know what that's about. Huh. Anyway, sorry guys, something popped up on my screen. So let me show you what I got. So Chip makes these amazing bags, and it's so funny. I just finished watching Needles at the Ready with Kevin and Ray, and they showed their bags because they were actually playing bingo that same day as well, and they won a bag too. These are the famous Chip baskets. Let me tell you something, guys. Feel it. It is so huge and so beautiful. It is quilted across here. The inside is really like a jersey fabric, especially this is exactly how Ray described it on the podcast, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And I think they said he may be getting ready to sell these. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But anyway, I am fortunate enough to have received one of these, and this will be great for holding all of my works in progress. What are you doing? My works in progress, etc. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am truly excited, and I feel blessed to have one of the baskets, because they are not bags, they're baskets. Baskets. So anyway, thank you, Chip and Aaron. And like I said, guys, go check them out if you haven't already, which I'm sure you have, and show them some love, because I love them. All right, Jordan, let's move on to the question of the day. What is the question of the day?
What is your favorite thing?
Okay, let's rewind. Hey, Jordan.
Is that a typo?
It's a typo. You see, I tell you.
What is your favorite thing to knit during the warmer months?
I know that some of you guys don't like to knit on heavier things through the summer because it's too hot to hold and to handle. But yeah, what is your favorite thing to knit during the summertime? Do you even change up what you knit, or do you just knit, regardless?
Winter.
Yeah.
In advance.
In advance, seriously. All right, guys.
What's your favorite thing?
Socks. 110%.
All year round.
All year round. It's all about the socks for me. Yes. And as you, I don't know, in each one of these bags here is over 200 price gains of fingering sock yarn. So that's how much I love socks. Do I knit my stash down? No. I just keep adding to it.
We just make it bigger.
Just make it bigger. This episode is no different. But you know what? I think this episode, I didn't buy any. Yeah, okay. That's a total and utter lie. Okay.
She bought stuff.
I did buy stuff, and I was going to say I didn't buy anything for me. I bought something for you, but that's not true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the Happee Shawl KAL. I have been so impressed with all of your makes that it is just blowing my mind. And what I like about this KAL is generally when I have KALs, and I've said this in the past, I will usually let you knit what you want to because I don't know everybody's skill set level. But I picked this pattern because number one, it looked like it was beginner friendly, and number two, was a free pattern, and it was free on Ravelry, and it's incredible the color change choices that you guys made, and the fact that we all could knit the same thing and I could see the variations of that is incredible. So I finished mine late last night. I mean, I think I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning. Yes. I just posted it on Instagram as well. Y'all, here is the finished beauty. Now, I did not knit, sorry Jordan, I did not knit the large size. So this is Hypnotic Yarn green. Green. This is her colorway Stilleto. And this is her colorway Spring Love. And they all absolutely complement each other. And I blocked this. I didn't block it aggressively. This is actually on the wrong side. I kind of wish now that I had knit, or I forgot to weave in an end. I kind of should have knitted the bigger size. But actually this is probably going to end up being just right. Especially going from winter into spring, because I don't really need a really heavy one. Of course, I live in Texas, so we don't need a whole lot of, well, I say that, and then we get to negative degrees this winter, but for the most part we don't usually need anything much bigger than this. So super happy with the knit. I use my Chiaogu US size 6 needles on this, and like I said, I knitted the small size. It's a very easy pattern, and if you guys are still out there knitting yours, you have until March 31st to finish this and get those posted on our Ravelry group so that you can enter for a chance to win one of 3 prizes. But yeah, I just love it. And I put a picture on Instagram, and I'll post one here. You can see it on my little mannequin. We need to name her too. We've had her for a long time, but we don't have a name for her. But anyway, guys, wonderful knit, and I love it. And this is sitting in my Scrappy Angel bag, which is my pandas. I love this bag, y'all. I love it. I got plenty of them. So let me show you. Let me see if they're in here. So, and then where's it? Okay, there it is. This is me not being organized. Okay, so here are the prizes for the cowl. So these were donated by Turtle Pearl Yarns, and you've seen these before. So that's prize 1, and this is in her colorway Crushed.
Like, is it crushed, like crushed grapes?
We talked about this.
Did we?
Yes, we did. You asked the same question in a prior episode. I don't know, Jordan.
Crushed like the soda?
You asked the exact same thing in one of the episodes. I don't know. But it's grapes.
Grape soda.
It's grapes. So it's a little blown out because of the lights, but you guys, it is gorgeous. And she has 2 matching skeins of yarn, so they will be identical if you're OCD about that. And then she has donated as well the OM colorway. Uh-oh.
Did you hear that little harmony?
What'd you say?
I said, did you hear that little harmony?
Did we have harmony?
Yeah.
What did you say?
It locked in for a second.
Like what?
Over,
Like om?
Yeah.
Okay, great. We were in harmony.
Music things.
It's music things. So yes, this here is the beautiful colorway. So that's prize number 2. And prize number 3 was donated by Angel of the Scrappy Angel podcast. Not podcast, I'm sorry. She's a bag maker, not a podcaster. This is the clear see-through bag, and all of this is Tula Pink fabric, if I'm not mistaken. I love her fabric. It is gorgeous. And then also, I am donating from the 3 by the Sea Designs this stitch marker and progress keeper that says, "Don't talk to me, I'm counting." See if I can get that in so you guys can see that. All right. So go ahead and get those in, guys, because this is going to be, somebody's going to win some great prizes. And speaking of that, so I mentioned a couple of podcasts ago about the next cowl. And I told you guys that I wanted to knit a cardigan. And a lot of you were like all about it. Yes, let's do this. So I think we're going to do it. So what I'm thinking about doing is starting it the middle of May. So that'll give us some time from this one, like to recover like 45 days to kind of just, and also if you guys are participating in other cowls, you have the opportunity to do those as well. And also an opportunity to pick a pattern, pick your yarn, get it shipped to you if you need to. So I'll talk a little bit more about that in the next episode, but be thinking about a cardigan that you would like to knit. It's going to be a cardigan of your choice, but they're all going to be cardigans, like, you know, open kind of. So I'm gonna be a little lenient on what you guys consider a cardigan, but yeah. So just think about it. See if you got a pattern you've been thinking about wanting to knit. I have one, and I saw it on Instagram, like everything else. But I don't know, there's something about it. It's almost like a hoodie. Let me see if I can find this. See if I can work my magic. What's going on here, Jordan? Okay, we are back after a slight pause and commercial interruption. Right, Jordan? So I found the pattern that I am thinking about, knitting for this cardigan. It is actually called the Lola Hooded Vest, and it is by One Dog Wolf. Guys, check this out. Look at this picture. It is so cute. It's like a little hoodie. And because I think it's knit in a larger yarn size, it's gonna go pretty fast. So she did this one from the picture. She did it in a line brand yarn, wool spun and honey. So anyway, be thinking about what you guys want to knit for the Cardigan Cowl. We will start it in May or June. You guys can let me know what you prefer. But I'm super excited and I can't wait to see what we're all going to be knitting. So yes, yes, yes. 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 All right, moving right along. Where are we, Jordan?
Moving swiftly along.
Moving swiftly along. Oh, so I'm sorry. Let me just I always do this. Let me backtrack. So Turtle Pearl is still offering a 10% discount off of her yarn with the code Happy Knits. And that's the person who is Emily, who is donating the yarn for the cowl prizes. And I also have a purchase somewhere on this table that I have received or done. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's see what else we got, Jordan. All right, so for quite some time now, we have been I have been on the podcast introducing to you new to me podcasters, and I want to introduce two of them to you. The podcast is called Grizzly Knits, and that is Tracy, who is out from Toronto, Canada. Can you say out of Toronto, Canada, and she has such a beautiful podcast, and she also has an Etsy shop where she sells charms and progress keepers, etc. So I'm going to have her information in the bar below, so check her out. She also has an Instagram channel too. I don't know why that keeps doing that. You want to go to Toronto?
Yeah.
Why?
Just
because it's in Canada?
Yeah.
Specifically Toronto, or just anywhere in Canada? Anywhere,
but Toronto would be first pick.
Why?
Because I actually know what Toronto is.
Okay. Let's see if Tracy will host you. Probably not. I wouldn't, Tracy.
Wow.
Just saying. No, actually, he would really be a good house guest. He's pretty good. So anyway, so you go, guys, check out Grizzly Knits, Tracy from Toronto, Canada, her podcast, and also her Etsy shop. And then next up is going to be Knickknack Knits. And that is Nicci. She has a podcast on YouTube, but she also has it's not an Etsy shop because she has a Shopify shop. I don't know why I'm waving this. She has a Shopify account, and I'll leave that information down below. She has fabulous bags, and she does that with herself and Lisa. I believe I said that right. So anyway, guys, let me tell you, I just showed these on Instagram, and I was really amazed at I wasn't amazed. I just find when you find a bag maker that takes the time to do the little details, I think it's just so nice. These are the bags that she sent me.
Oh, it's see-through.
It is see-through, number one. Mm-hmm. These are massive. I wish I had, and actually I do in here somewhere. I have a tape measure. I'm going to show you. So this bag measures, and this is really going to be approximate. It's like almost 15 inches across, a little over 14, and it is like 16 inches, no, I can't even, 15 and a half inches tall. That is huge. So she was sweet enough to send me two bags, this one and a smaller version of that, which I am totally in love with. She's got the handles for each one of them, And she also, the details as far as the ruler for the drawstring. Let me see if I can get closer so you can see that. The ruler for the drawstring. I just love it. And then she's got these matching little see-through zipper pouches.
Take the handle.
Yeah, you can. That's removable. So these are just adorable. And she has donated one of them to the podcast. So this is going to go in the donation pile. And this one here, I kept it because I'm going to use it for my cardigan.
Cowl.
Cardigan cowl. Because
Cardigan
I know
cowl,
that
yeah.
it will fit. It's just, guys, it's gorgeous. The stitching. I love the fact that you can see your project through the bag, because you know I love all project bags, but it's nice to say to be able to pick up one and go, oh, I know what's in there, without having to necessarily guess. But she has done a really good job at the details in this, so go check out her shop. She has been gracious enough to give a 15% off code to our viewers, and that is going to be Happee15 through May the 15th. So I'll put that discount below, but check her out. Her information will also be down below, so you can just click and browse and shop. But also check out her podcast as well. So thank you, Nicci and Lisa, for my beautiful bags and for the donation for the podcast. I'm always in awe and I love it. All right. Let's get into some knitting. Have I done anything past the finishing the shawl for the cowl? Not really. So I think the last time, and I know Steven is probably like, these socks are never going to get done. The last time I showed you the one sock that was done, I'm not going to even put it on blockers. These are, I say I'm not going to put them on blockers. No, because I haven't worked on these since you saw them last. These are this yarn is by Two Guys Yarn Co. and it is in their
Fog Advisor.
Give it to me right here. Colorway Fog Advisory, and it is on their Tweedy Toes base, and I just love it. The black, of course, is Knit Pick Stroll. Their basic Knit Pick Stroll, and I did an afterthought heel on this sock, and I did a Kitchener stitch. My husband wears a size 14, US 14, and these were a long knit, a very, very long knit. But he is very knit worthy. He is going to love them. And like I said, I still have the heel cut out for the afterthought heel. I just need to finish them. So now that I've got the shawl done for the cowl, because that was really top priority. It's like, how you gonna host a cowl and then not finish? You're like, you're egging everybody else on, but yeah, you're not doing your part. So I made sure that I finished that. Like I said, these last 4 weeks have been super busy for me. And so I really had to prioritize, and I got in the little bit of knitting that I did was dedicated to that. So my husband knows that, and he is sweet, and he's like, I'll just wait until they're done. So yay for me to have somebody that is considerate and understanding. Right? Right. Besides, I don't knit for people that are like, when are you gonna be done? Nah. So yeah, it's no fun. Is it, Jordan? No, it's not. Okay, I'm not going to show you what's in here. You've seen it probably for the last 3 episodes, and it's embarrassing.
I didn't tell you.
Actually, not. It's not. You know what? It's not embarrassing.
Is it the other one?
It's the other. It's the other shawl. I have to keep reminding myself that this is not a race.
It's a marathon.
It's a marathon.
It's not a sprint.
It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Because
it is a race.
I put more pressure on myself than I need to. And it'll get done when it gets done. If I don't work on it, I'm not going to show it on the podcast because, really.
Y'all have seen it.
Y'all have seen it. And it's literally in the same spot it was in when you saw it last. But this is one of my favorite bags too. The llamas. You want to show it, Jordan? It's the llamas.
Looks like on your end.
No.
There we go.
I got that from a shop in Austin, Texas a couple of years ago.
We should go back.
We should. We really
There are lots of places.
We really should. All right, so that's a whip that's going to be. And another thing is, you guys know that I used to be a monogamous knitter. This is why things don't get done, because I went out on a limb and I have all these whips, and that's not normally my thing, my style. And so yeah, it's kind of caught up with me. Now, in my smaller Scrappy Angel bag, which I told you I have several of them, and yes, I bought another one. I only got a few rows done on these beautiful socks from Woolen and Nosh, and on her Snowy Day. It's her Snowy Day colorway.
I was gonna try to remember the colorway.
You were, and like I said, I did a couple rows in the car line, a couple of rows sitting in the drive-through. Not a whole lot has been done on these, but I did do a few more rows. And these are on her 75-25 Cordell base. And I've talked about this before in prior podcasts. My first time working with Cordell, and it will not be my last time. This yarn is such a great yarn. And if you guys, she just had a shop update, and I got to get in and get something that I've been waiting for. But if you have not shopped in her shop, I highly advise you to do on the next shop update, or just go and look and see, because I think she still had some things left over. But I'm a fan of her work, and I'm a fan of her bases. But yeah, this is going to be one of my favorite socks to wear. I just love that colorway. So these are also everybody knows I knit my socks 2 at a time. US size 2.25 millimeters on my Chiaogu needles. That is my staple, my go-to, my everything.
So it's 2.25 millimeters.
And it's highly unlikely that I will ever change that. I'm a big fan of knitting vanilla socks, because socks kind of calm me, and I don't necessarily need patterning on my socks. I mean, I've done patterns before, but I really just love to knit vanilla socks. So I like the yarn to speak for itself, whether it's tonal, whether it's self-stripping. Right here, one more time. See, guys, when you think that your children don't pay attention to you, he always comes out with, he just, ooh, yes, yes.
Surprise you.
You do surprise me. No, you really don't surprise me. It's just the times that you choose to interject these points of, like, recall.
Knowledge.
I'm going to call it recall. Memories. Do you know that?
No.
Like the corners of your mind.
Like a Disney song.
No, it's a Barbra Streisand. You don't know Barbara. Okay, here we go again. You don't know? Do you know? You don't know Barbra Streisand? Barbara.
Sounds older.
She is a tad bit older, but she's a classic. She's a classic singer. You don't know Barbara?
No. I don't think I know any Barbara.
You don't know any Barbara songs? No. Okay. All right. So there you go, guys. Check out Scrappy Angel. I'm going to show you in the purchase section of the podcast my newest and latest acquisition. I love it. Speaking of acquisitions, I received some mail from... Mail. What did I say?
I said it more like milk.
Okay, here you go again, talking about
like milk
my
milk.
my accent.
Milk or milk?
What?
Did you say milk or milk?
I say milk.
Milk.
I say
like it should be said, because it's an I and not an E. Milk.
I say Milk.
Milk.
Seriously?
We had a conversation about it in Money Matters.
About the word milk or just in general?
About how you say it.
And some people say
milk.
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 Instead of milk.
Milk.
It's all about where you put the emphasis, right?
Yeah. Some people don't put the emphasis in the right place.
But that doesn't make it wrong. It's just a different. It's just nope. I totally disagree with you. Totally disagree.
My opinion is
where
correct.
where you put the accent on words is really native to who taught you, what environment you're in.
It's what the dictionary says.
He's 16. He doesn't know.
What does the dictionary say?
Who out there talks so proper that they know where the diction is and the...
I bet somebody knows.
No, they may know.
There's somebody out there.
There's somebody. But they're not going to get it right 100% of the time. They don't know every...
Well, yeah,
they don't know
can
every...
correct you.
Okay, we have totally like gone down on a whole nother... Let's just reel this back in.
That's the question of the day.
Can we reel it back in? All right. So, speaking of mail, guys. So, if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, why not? Right? Why not?
Go follow us.
Go follow us, because there are things that I do post on Instagram that I may or may not talk about here.
Wow.
Right?
Exclusive content.
As a matter of fact, exclusive content. As a matter of fact, I did a short video on Instagram that shows the Turkish cast on toe up technique. I literally one morning was sitting before work and I said, let me just film this real quick. And so that is sitting on my Instagram account. I probably will post that on YouTube because I've had several people to ask me to do that. But go check it out if you want to see how I do the Turkish cast on for my toe up socks. So anyway, I received in the mail the most beautiful mug I think I have ever laid eyes on. When I tell you that this gorgeousness... Now, I first saw these mugs on Needles at the Ready with Kevin and Ray because they have some too. This work of art is from Kelly, and she is the owner of Knit Swag, and she has a huge listing of personalized items that you can get from her Etsy shop. And when I got this mug, this is a 15-ounce mug. This beauty right here is...
I thought you meant in weight.
No.
So that's a heavy mug.
It holds 50... Yeah, it's actually very substantial. It is great quality, and I love the snowflake motif on here. Of course, I don't have anything in it right now because it's the middle of the day and I'm not going to drink coffee out of it. Well, I could, but... Did you just...
Internal burp.
I heard it. How is it internal if I heard it?
I don't open my mouth, so it doesn't... I bet if you didn't say anything, they wouldn't have picked it up.
I'm sure they wouldn't, but my ears are right next to you, so I'm like, how do you expect me not to hear that? Anyway...
The things you have to do.
So this mug right here. Let me get back to my Happee mail. Happee. Happy. Y'all like that? Did you like that, Jordan? Happy. Anyway, this 15-ounce mug is, and it comes is beautiful. It comes also in an 11-ounce mug, and it comes in 6 different colors. So run to her shop. She is giving 15% off to all of my viewers until April the 1st. And let me make sure I'm telling you what the code is. And I did not write it on this page. So
isn't today the 31st?
No. And it may get extended. I actually need to ask her. But it is with the discount code HAPPEE, HAPPEE. And you guys, I'm telling you, go check out her shop. If you're not into mugs, she also sent me this graph paper, this knitting graph paper.
I was about to say,
knitter's graph paper. So if you are a designer or you're wanting to do some, what are you doing? Oh, okay.
I'm intrigued.
Are you intrigued? I didn't open it up. I think I'm going to, guys, I have always, and I'm going to go on another tangent. I have always really wanted, for somebody that knits plain vanilla socks, I have always wanted to do a design for, oh, she included a magnet. How lovely is that? I have always wanted to design socks. Isn't that kind of cool? It's got the little stitches on it. So you can color. You design with them? You can color them in. So if you want to do
it's a coloring book.
Kelly, I'm sorry. Just totally ignore this young person over here next to me. No, it isn't. Well, you technically, if you want to do a design, I know you. I don't
like
have
a design.
Okay, let me show you. Well, I don't think I have it in here anywhere.
So like if you were trying to like put certain colors in certain places.
Yes, that's. Well, I don't have the hat here, but like I don't know how to describe Fair Owl to you because you wouldn't get that.
Get what?
But the knitters know, so therefore just roll with it. Please and thank you. Thank you, Kelly, for the donations to the podcast. All of my viewers, go out, grab you some wonderful Kelly swag because you will not be disappointed. This mug right here, it's going to be my favorite. It's going to be my favorite. It is the only mug that has my name on it. I know probably people think, oh, okay. But this really is my first mug with my name on it. Thank you, Kelly. And it is, it's wonderfully heavy. So yes, it's one. Yeah, I like a weighted. When I pick up a mug, I want to feel it.
Well, it's going to be liquid in it.
I know, but I wanna know, and here.
This is my mug.
So I have short fingers, but they're kind of fat. So the fact that this I like a generous size handle, and this has plenty of room. I still have. You can see through. You can see my eyeball through my handle. See that eyeball through the handle. So yeah. So these are very generous size mugs. Mugs. All right, Jordan, let's see what we got else we got goings on.
I think the clouds passed.
All right, so I think that, yeah, we're getting ready to have a storm here.
Oh, there are more clouds over there. Okay.
And there's nothing like when a storm comes and you get to take a nap.
Oh, I can take a nap.
Is that not the best? It is what time? It is 6 o'clock. It's kind of.
I probably shouldn't take a nap.
Yeah, you shouldn't take. But yeah, y'all are up all hours of the night anyway. So, guys, let's get to. If I had $1, so when you go back and you edit videos, if I had $1 for every time I said the word guys, I would be a rich person. It's one of I think every podcaster has a word that they use all the time, and mine is guys. It is. I use it a lot.
Yeah, you do.
I do. I almost oversaturate, but y'all have to forgive me because that's just my thing. It's my thing.
I say yo a lot.
Yo what?
Like yo.
To who?
Everybody.
Oh, people call me yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody calls me Yolanda. No. They all call me yo. Anywho. Yes. Let's move on to. Let's move on to acquisitions, guys.
Where the money was spent.
Where the money was spent. So in the last episode, I told you I had made there were some more purchases coming. So I did not.
Not all of them came.
Not all of them came. But I am here to tell you. Let me go in order because if I don't, I'm going to miss out. Okay. Turtle Pearl. That is my girl, Emily. She had a shop update, and may I tell you, I was super stoked to see what she had. Let me open this. I literally looked at it through the bag. I'm sorry if this hurts your ears. Your ears. But guys, this is in the colorway I've Got My Eye on You. EWE.
What is you?
It's a sheep.
Man.
Really?
Man.
Stop.
Man.
Stop. Move. Let me show you. Here, check out this colorway. The greens and the grays and the dark grays. And I went ahead and got the matching contrast heels, toes, and cuffs. This is in her 70% superwash merino, 20% cashmere, 400 yards.
It is a sheep.
I know it's a sheep. You doubt me.
Well, I just have to check for myself.
But that's always good. That's always a good practice because let's face it, y'all, don't always necessarily believe what people tell you. That's a whole nother podcast. A whole nother podcast. Do your research yourself. All right. So, Turtle Pearl, beautiful. And I did not stop there. I ended up getting another color called
In My Element.
In My Element. It is also 70%, yes.
Did you get it?
Yeah, In My Element.
Gold and silver.
I don't think that's what she meant.
Oh, that says cold.
Okay, whatever.
It could be.
It could be.
AG.
It could be.
Element.
Okay,
You know.
these are golds and grays.
Silvers.
You think that's silver? I call it. It's gray.
I call it.
Look at this colorway. So, like I said before, I don't even have to worry about separating the two skeins. I don't have to worry about where to start one, where to start the other. She takes all of the guesswork out of that. That's why I love her yarns. So, yeah, I'm the owner of these precious... Emily, I just love your stuff. You know, I already got some stuff in my stash. I need to just knit. I need to quit my full-time job. And knit. Oh, to dream. To dream. To dream. I'm jealous of you full-time podcasters. Wow. I'm jealous of those who have done their time, their 9 to 5 outside of work, and now they get to relax and enjoy retirement. Yes. Yes. And you get to knit whenever you want. Not that full-time podcasters do, because of course, you know, they have a life outside of knitting too, but it's nice to be able to take what your passion or your hobby and turn it into a full-time job. That's what lots of people dream about. They do. Jordan, you know what your passion is?
No.
You're young. You're still looking for it. Okay, so you guys know I love Scrappy Angel, so she had a shop update. Anyway, I wanted to get a bag that was a spring themed bag. Guys, look at this.
What?
Look at this. This is her. I think she calls it an echinacea. I thought this was a spoon, not a spoon flower, but a. Anyway,
I was about to say what type of flower it is. I don't know.
She said it. Well, she calls it echinacea, and I'm sure, Angel, you know what it is.
I couldn't spell that.
Well,
Echinacea.
And guys, I've showed her bags before, but she uses the wire rim around her bags, so they are expansively wide as far as the opening is concerned, and they stand up on their own. You don't ever have to worry about sagginess. They come with 2 pockets on each side of the bag, and this light interior allows you to, like I'm New York, right? Will allow you to be able to see all of the items in here, and they come with a progress keeper that is also could be double as a zipper pull, which is what I keep mine on here because I like the little charms that she puts on here. Anyway, this bag makes me happy. Happee.
Happy.
And so I have her information down below as well. So now this is my third bag. So yes. Get you one. Get you one. And I love the little polka dot handles. They're so cute. She's a great seamstress, by the way. These bags are immaculate. All right, so that is another purchase of mine. And then you guys know how much I love owls. So, and I've discussed 3 by the Sea designs before two daughters and a mother who own a shop together. And their information will be linked below as well. So, I saw these little owl charms. I'm not going to take it out of the package due to crinkling. But look at these little cute little babies. Aren't they adorable? What was that, Jordan? Yeah, that's what the owls do. And then she threw and then she threw in this cute little, here's another owl she threw in. Can you guys see that?
A third one. And
she threw in some tea bags as well.
Tea.
So anyway, this is 3 by the Sea designs. And so go check them out on Etsy, as well as they have an Instagram account too. So thank you, ladies, for making my dreams come true. All right. Now, this one is for Jordan. So I don't even know how I think I was talking.
You were on Instagram again, aren't you?
I was on Instagram. And we were in the car, or we were talking.
We were in the kitchen.
We were in the kitchen, and I said, Valkyrie Fibers has a new colorway called Yip Yip. Now, me being who I am, I didn't know what Yip Yip was, but Jordan was like, Yip Yip.
Like, Yip Yip.
Yip Yip. And I said, you know who Yip Yip is? So who is Yip Yip, Jordan?
That's not a person. Okay,
what is Yip Yip?
Yip Yip is what you say to Appa, who is a bison from this show called Avatar: The Last Airbender. You tell him Yip Yip, and he'll fly.
So, when I talked about Yip Yip, Jordan was like, oh, I would like to have that colorway.
I want Yip Yip.
I want Yip Yip, and you know me, I'm a sucker for yarn. Anyway, so I bought Yip Yip for Jordan. Jordan, you want to show Yip Yip since it's your baby?
Yip Yip. And it kind of represents the colors of Appa's skin along with his saddle.
So it's self-striping. And so he's going to have a pair of Yip Yip. And along with that, it's so cool, Lauren sent an extra skein. She says, I'm so happy to make yarn that the nerds in your life like. That would be him. So she also sent along this beautiful colorway. It is from the Avatar:
The Last Airbender.
Oh.
ATL.
Okay, I'm sorry. See, that's just tells you. Okay. It is the colorway Jasmine Dragon. So show this one, Jordan. It's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, a generous 463 yards. And tell them what Jasmine Dragon represents.
So there's a character in the show. His name is Uncle Iroh. He is incredible. And he owns a tea shop called the Jasmine Dragon. And this kind of represents its colors. And
so she put in here jasmine flavored tea.
We got tea.
So we're literally going with the whole
theme.
The whole theme. It totally, Lauren, it totally made him happy. He was super, super stoked. So if you are a big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, go head over to Lauren's shop, Valkyrie Fibers on Etsy. Her information will be down below. And get yourself some Yip Yip and some Jasmine Dragon. Jasmine. So that is another purchase of ours. And then we are moving on to, I think it's the last one, Jordan.
I'm about to say penultimate, that's second to last.
No, because these two are subscriptions. Okay, guys, let me tell you something. Like I said, you know how much I love owls. So, when... Huh?
I get the joke.
You get it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's open this one. I'm gonna keep this one in its packaging. Oh, I already opened this one. Show it, Jordan. So this is a sock bag by the Lovely Vida. And it is I'll Never Stop Knitting. Get it?
I'll never stop knitting.
These are the perfect size bags for socks. The embroidery and detail on these bags is absolutely incredible. And
makes a little pouch.
And then show them the inside, Jordan. I don't know if you, they may not be able to see, but the inside fabric lining is actually, yes you can, it's actually stitches. The fabric is the stitches on.
The focus on the inside.
Let's try it again. I think it's because of all the light.
It doesn't.
Okay, if I can remember, I'll take a picture of the inside. But these are high quality bags, let me tell you. And she has the cutest designs in her shop. So her shop is called So Crazy Crafter, and she is on Etsy. I will leave her information down below. But guys, I mean, a drawstring bag for 2 skeins of yarn and some needles for your socks. And this right here is a conversation starter if ever. And look at the cute baby. Not Jordan, but the owl. Hey. Look at the owl. That's why I love the characters. She was so sweet to donate one to the podcast as well. Put that on your face, I'm just kidding. The podcast as well. So this is going to go into the prize bin, and it probably will be a prize for
the Cardigan Cowl.
Right here. Right here. Guys, that is literally, I say this literally all the things that I bought, but I do actually buy my Yarnable subscription. So let me show you that. And as you guys know, I am an ambassador to Yarnable subscription, the beautiful Stroll, who is a fantastic dyer. Every so often she will open up her subscription for new members. I would suggest that, I'll have the information down below, but I would suggest that you sign up for her subscription so that you'll know, sign up for the email to notify you when it's open, basically. So that way you can make the decision at that time if you want to go ahead and participate. I love the fact that Shirley lets you skip months. She gives you previews if you want to of the yarn each month, and then that way you can decide, you know what, I don't think I like this colorway. I'm going to skip this month. That is the beauty of her subscriptions. So let me show you what March is. Since it's the end of March, I'm going to assume that everyone has gotten their Yarnable subscription and has also opened it. So this is Feltic Fairy in her colorway. I mean, that is her colorway.
It reminds me of a bird, like a parrot.
A parrot. I can see that.
Got the black tip on the wing.
Yes, I could totally see that. Celtic Fairy.
Birds are cool.
Yeah, they are very cool. 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon, 437 yards of deliciousness. I have never gotten a colorway of Cheryl's that I have not loved. And she puts them in these cute sacks. And I'm growing a stash actually. But these are good if you are going to gift someone skeins of yarn for Christmas or birthdays, etc. So you can repurpose these if you want to. If you have a Cricut machine, I think these are cotton, you can put some design on it. But yeah, you can repurpose it. Look at that. Show that to them. So Jordan found
Look at that.
an inspiration color.
Actually, I'll turn it this way. Look at that. That's like identical.
Cheryl, did you use that bird? Nice. How did you just...
I searched up blue and green bird.
Alrighty then.
Quick search.
That's the way you do it. So, and she always gives goodies with her Yarnable subscription. So, Jordan, I'll do it. Because I'm like, this is cold brew instant coffee. Ooh, vanilla dark roast. Ooh, I'm going to have to try that.
Vanilla.
So, there's one. Oh, let's see. Why you not going to act right today? There you go. And then she also included some mango green tea. My sister loves mango. She'll go gaga for that. And then she has some week from hell hand rescue. Some hand cream, grapefruit, and brown sugar. Ooh wee. Nice.
Those don't sound like they mix and eat them.
Let me tell you something.
Your
Your taste buds are just... And then a cute little shamrock, of course, for March. Shamrock.
Those are clovers.
Huh?
The 4-leaf clover, same thing as shamrock. Okay. I was about to say, I know it as clover. The 4-leaf clover.
Shamrock. Shamrock. So anyway, that is March's subscription, which is fabulous. Fabulous. So guys, go ahead and head over to her link. Just, if, like I said, just to be notified. And you can skip months if you want to. And last but certainly not least, is also my KnitCrate subscription. You guys know I've been an ambassador with them for quite some time. So let's see what they sent me. Jordan always likes to ooh and ah. Oh, show that.
What? This. Audi.
We say Auden or Aud, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Audi wool by KnitCrate. And is that a
Calm.
what do you call it? A colorway? That's not the colorway.
No, it's just the kind of
the
base. The theme, I guess. It's funny. It's their February colorway, but I got it in March. But that doesn't. I could have picked it up out of the.
It's called.
What is the
nice brown couch?
What is the makeup of that?
It is 80% wool, 10% silk, and 10% mohair.
Mohair, yum, delicious.
It's mohair little.
And they also included this cute little heart for Valentine's.
That was loud.
Yeah. I can never have too many of these because
they always break.
Well, they don't always break, but I put one in each one of my bags that I'm using, so in case I need to take measurements. So I've got several of these, and they have all come in handy. So yay, thank you KnitCrate for that. And that mohair in that is gorgeous. So I will leave the information down below for KnitCrate. I think it's $24.99 a month for this subscription. You get 2 skeins of yarn plus a book that has free patterns in it, knitting patterns and crochet patterns, depending upon what.
2 for the price of 1.
Yes, depending upon what your craft is. This should be the sock. The sock. Is this? Yes, this should be. Ooh. This is the sock. This is March, and it's called Heartstrings, Jordan. Heartstrings. Show them what that looks like and what the...
Yeah. Dreamy sock.
And the brand is who?
Audi Wools.
Okay.
Wools? Yeah, wool.
Mm-hmm.
It's plural.
Mm-hmm.
This is...
What's your colorway?
More. That's more.
Mm-hmm. More coffee.
More coffee. But it's not spelled like normal more.
M-O-A-R.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
The type of coffee, or?
I have no idea.
Or is it play on words?
You guys tell me, is MOAR coffee a type of coffee? I'm sure it is. I should read. I should do my homework, and I should find these things out, shouldn't I? So, guys, that is everything. Everything. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Whew. So, guys, I know this has been a little bit of a different podcast experience. But we love podcasting. I love podcasting with this person. I think I would. No, I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna hit you. But anyway, yeah. So I think that's what's going on. Oh, I want to tell you just real quick. So, I make jams and jellies, right? Yeah. So guess what I'm getting into? Bread making. Because what better goes with jams and jellies than bread. So I have.
I knew this.
You knew this? So I have started a Happy Kitchen Instagram. HAPPEE. I'm just sticking with the whole happy theme. Happy Kitchen. So if you guys want to follow me on my journey of learning to bake breads, etc., and trying out new recipes, please go over to Instagram and follow me over there. And yeah, I would appreciate it. So it's gonna be fun. So it's my side hustle brings me so much joy because
it's the fun.
Food is
fun.
Food is fun, and it really does feed the soul. It does.
Along with the tummy.
Yeah, that too. that too. Oh, and then last but not least, and then we're gonna let you guys go so that you can go to your next podcast, go to sleep, go to work, whenever you're watching this. But I had a few people ask me about the t-shirts that we wore in the last episode. So I did have those t-shirts on my Etsy shop, and I just recently switched them to my happyknits.com website. I used to do the shirts myself, and it got to the point where it was just a lot. I mean, I have a Cricut, I have a heat press. I had a little bit more control over everything. But when you have multiple orders and different sizes, and you have a full-time job, and you have a side hustle, and blah, 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 I can't be everything to everything. So I decided to take that portion of my products, and I have a third party now that are making those t-shirts for me. So if you guys are interested in the Happy Knits t-shirts, head over to happyknits.com, and they will be there, and they come in a multitude of sizes, and the shirts that I pick are the same ones that I sold in my Etsy shop. I love those because they're great quality and they last a very, very long time. So thank you guys so much for joining us on this Saturday for us. I don't know when you guys will watch it, but
it could be Friday.
It could be. It very well could be. Thank you guys so much for everything, and we will see you in the next. What?
I was gonna say on the next.
Okay, we will see you.
That wouldn't be on, would it?
He just totally just like.
Well, I apologize.
Okay, let's see how do you want us to sign off? Ooh, I got gray hairs.
I don't have a sign off.
Okay, so can I continue?
It's a piece.
That's piece for piece. That's not our. Anyway.
Peace out.
We done? Yeah. Okay, once again, thank you guys, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye.